Okay, guys, this is Barn Geek here. This is going to be, I'm going to try to make this really quick. And basically, the question is I can't find rough cut lumber in my area. You know, how do I build one of these barns? Um, there's a few different ways to answer that question, and I've answered it in other ways, but this is specifically going to focus on how to find the rough cut lumber wherever you might be, whether it's in even anywhere in the world. So, including all 50 of the United States. So, um, the first place to go might be this. Um, Go right to Google search and type in Amish sawmill and then your state, and you'll come up with a few different sawmills. You can try different keywords. You can just go sawmill. Um, and you'll find, well, quite a few more, depending on the area you're searching in. If this doesn't work for you, you can start by calling some of these sawmills, getting prices. It's going to take some effort as far as, you can be on the phone, making some phone calls, getting different prices. But, in a project of this size and scale, it's worthwhile to price shop a little bit. So, it's worth a couple hours on the phone to save a few $1,000s on the end of your project. Um, so that's where I would start. Start with Google or Bing, any internet search engine, and go from there. If you really don't know of a local sawmill, that's a good place to start. Um, the next resource that I would suggest would be WoodPlanet, and these aren't in particular order of what I would suggest first. Be honest with you, the first thing I would do would be to go to your local newspaper, see if there's sawmills in there. Yellow pages, just the old-fashioned yellow pages. A lot of times there's sawmills in there. Um, or just ask around some farmers in the area where they get their rough cut lumber. If none of that works out, then there's these online resources. WoodPlanet is very simple. You set up an account and you put out a request for a quote, and then several companies, brokers, and sawmills will contact you to give you a quote for what you're looking for. You can be as specific as just posting the entire materials list that you get out of the barn plans library for the particular barn that you're wanting to build. But so that's another resource. The next one is a new one that I found, and this is portable sawmills and swing blade mills uh, group on Facebook, and it's a public group. You can get on here and join the group, um, and then just ask a question. Hey, I'm looking to build this project. Is there anybody in my area that would like to supply rough cut timber for me? This group has over 27,000 members, and most of them, if they don't own sawmills, they know people that do. Um, so that's another good resource, and that gets you in contact with local guys, that have a small portable mill and they're cutting local lumber. So that's really what you want to find if you can. Now, okay, so there's that, and then there's other groups on Facebook as well. There's even places where you can buy and sell lumber, rough cut lumber. So look through Facebook. You'll find a group, uh, certainly with someone in your area that can provide what you're looking for. And then if that doesn't work out for you, there's WoodMizer. They have sawmills in all 50 states plus other countries as well. They sell sawmills all over the world, and they have under their services section a section called Find a Local Sawyer, and you can go to this page on WoodMizer and search by your state, um, let's say Colorado, and hit search and come out with a whole list of uh, people that own WoodMizer sawmills. Um, these are going to be your neighbors, you know, and these are just people that have listed their services on WoodMizer. There are many, many more uh, people that own these small portable sawmills. Um, so there's another resource. And then finally, if all else fails, there's a Home Depot everywhere. And you wouldn't think that you could get rough cut lumber at a Home Depot, but you can. And you can get rough cut Douglas fir, and for a not too terrible price. Um, the the dimensions, it's not full dimension, but a 6x6 is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, which is going to be close enough. So if you can get that consistently throughout your timbers, you can order 6x6, 6x8, and 6x10 in just about any length and have it in 2 days. I called the 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 store in Tempe, Arizona. I tried to pick one of the least forested areas in the United States. But the first person on the phone said, you know, he can order 6x6, 6x8, 6x10 beams in Douglas fir and have them to the store or have them delivered within a few days. So, you know, at the very least, you know, this would be my last ditch effort if I were looking for rough cut lumber. I would definitely recommend going with somebody local, but if all else fails, there's the big box stores. You know, you can get what you need. Now, dealing with the fact that it's 5 3/4 inch instead of 6 inch, um, with the T plates, it's not an issue as long as everything's the same dimension. With the U brackets, since it's 5 3/4, it shouldn't be an issue at all because you're only a 1/4 inch different, and so you can make that up in the flex of the bracket. Basically, as you tighten the bolt up onto the post, it will um, it will it will bend enough to tighten right up on that 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 post, or 5 3/4 by 7 3/4 post instead of 6x8. So that those posts should work just fine for the brackets that we provide. So at any rate, I hope this video helps you guys to find the timbers you're looking for. You should be able to find them anywhere in the world fairly easily. Um, you know, of course, there are exceptions, but most places, if you look hard enough, you should be able to find the material that you need. Okay, I didn't want to end this video without making sure I really stress the advantage of getting material from a local source, from a local sawyer. You know, like this guy. You know, he's got a little WoodMizer sawmill, and he's cutting local material. He's probably doing so in a very efficient and environmentally friendly way. And you know, you keep the money that you spend in the local economy, and that just helps everybody. So, and a lot of times, the wood quality is going to be better, and it's going to be less expensive than if you go to the big box stores. But I wanted to show you that if all else fails, yes, you can order the wood that you need from a big box store. But again, like I say, do everything that you do, even if it takes a little extra effort. Do everything that you can to um, to find a local source. So anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Click the thumbs up if you do, and share it, and we'll catch you on the next video. Have a great day.